Today's question is how to identify the structure and form of poetry. There are different ways to write a poem. Poems can be classified in terms of structure and form. Structure refers to a poet's way of organizing the poem in terms of number of stanzas and lines per stanza. On the other hand, form can be understood as the physical structure of the poem. The length of the lines, their rhythms, their system of rhymes, and repetition. The stanza refers to a group of lines in a poem. A stanza with 4 lines is called a quatrain, while a stanza with 2 lines is a couplet. As you already know, rhyme pertains to the repetition of sounds in different words. A short formula that describes the rhyming pattern in a poem is called a rhyme scheme. Now, let us learn the 3 most common poetic forms. First, narrative. It is a form of poetry that tells a story. Narrative poems are typically longer than other forms of poetry, and they tell a complete story just like a novel with characters and plot. An example of this is The Raven by Edgar Allan Poe. Number 2 is lyric. It is a form of poetry that tells about the personal emotions or feelings of the poet. They are comparatively short, non-narrative poem with song-like qualities. An example of this is Sonnet 18 by William Shakespeare. Number 3, descriptive. It is a form of poetry that includes a lot of imagery. They mainly describe the subject, whether it be a person, an animal, or inanimate object, often in great detail, rather than telling a story or expressing one's feelings. An example of this is Stirling Castle by William Topaz McGonagall.